our screw that's holding up our inclined plane. This is our wedge, and this is our wheel and axle. Our wheel and axle is going to fall onto our lever, and it's going to fall into the pan.
Okay, so this is a wedge.
Yeah, so?
And the train is a wheel and axle. And this is an inclined plane. And so I'll cut the rope, and the train will go down and hit that ball. And then the ball will hit the dominoes, and that will hit the book and pop the balloon.
Yes, sir!
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah! Woo!
So I'm Andrew Jensen, and this is my project. So first I'll push this to hit these blocks, levers, down, hit this marble, which will go down this inclined plane, hit this car right here, down the inclined plane, and then hit these books and pop the balloon. Yes!
So I'm going to use the wedge to cut the red string. Then the weight will go through the pulley and drop onto the mouse trap. And the mouse trap will pull this white string out of these two magnets, and it will swing, hit the red stick. The wheel will come down, hit the tool, and the lever will fall, and there's a pin underneath, and it will pop the balloon.
There's the wheel and axle, there's the inclined plane, and there's the lever. Okay, so this is our Rube Goldberg project. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the string. It's going to make this pulley fall and the block hit the lever, and it's going to make the block roll and hit all the dominoes. The dominoes going to hit the marble. The marble's going to fall down the inclined plane, and once the marble falls down, it's going to hit the wheel and axle, and the wheel and axle is going to pop the balloon. Let's do it. Woo! 3, 2, 1.
My name's McCoy. I'm good. This is our Rube Goldberg project. Take a walk. Yes! Finally!
I'm Tyler, and this is our Rube Goldberg assignment.
I'm Brian.
I'm Sam. David. So we have these dominoes which will come hit these blocks, which will hit this car, which is our wheel and axle, which will roll down this, which is our inclined plane, which will hit this block, hit these cars, which will come down, hit that block, hit this baseball through this tube, come down the stairs, hit these books, which will come over, hit these blocks, hit the car with the knife, which is the wedge, and come pop the balloon. Hopefully.
For my Rube Goldberg project, that will be my first step, which is an inclined plane. I have 2 levers with a wheel and axle on top of it, and these books will fall down and hit the styrofoam, which will go everywhere. Here we go. Yay. All of it.
Hi, my name is Fatima Morales, and this is my Rube Goldberg project. I will then let these 2 ping pong balls go down this lever, which will then make these Jengas fall, and the ping pong balls will come back and will knock down these movies, and will knock the ball, which will go down my inclined plane, and the ball will bounce off the chair, go and activate my pulley. When I activate my pulley, this Batman car, my wheel and axle, will go down this incline plane and you'll reveal the message.
Are you tired of people breaking into your house?
Yes, that's a big problem in my house.
Well, that's not a problem for you anymore with George's burglar trap. Let's show you how it works. It starts with a chain of books on this shelf. The last book triggers a lever which pushes a football off the shelf and onto this pump. The pump sends air through a tube, and the air from that tube pushes a ball off of the desk and onto a button. The button launches a car up an inclined plane, which knocks over another chain of books. The last book knocks over a stack of books, which releases a pulley, dropping a blanket on the burglar. Simple.
You're being robbed!
So I'm going to start off by pushing the car, and the car will come down and hit the lever, and it'll go down, and then it'll hit the dominoes, and the dominoes will hit the marble, and then it'll come down our inclined plane, then hit the train will come down the train tracks and hit the books, and then the last book will pop the balloon.
Yep. So this is Brandon, Jacob, and Jackson's Rube Goldberg project, and it starts up here with a wheel and axle on an inclined plane. It goes down. This is our pulley, and it hits the dominoes, and then it hits the books, which moves the wedge when the ball rolls down. It hits this book, which hits this lever, which shoots the crossbow with a screw and pops the balloon. No, you have to do it now. Take one. Oh my god! Take three. Take seven. Yes, please.
This is Joel Christensen. I'm going to explain my Rube Goldberg project. To start the project, the car rolls down this inclined plane. Step 1. It then knocks over this box, which acts as a lever, because the car, though it doesn't move very far, it amplifies the force to go all the way down. When the box falls over, it presses on this lever. It's a first class lever. It pushes down this side and this side goes up. That presses on this button, which goes into this computer brick, which activates this wheel and axle. The wheel and axle cranks up the string, which goes down under a pulley and then pulls down on the light switch, turning off the lights. So let's see it in action.
Success.
start explaining this, I just want to tell JJ how much we've loved this project and how long it's taken us out of our daily lives. Okay, so this is our Rube Goldberg project. So we're going to start out with kicking the skateboard off that, which is the wheel and axle, which will roll down the inclined plane and hit the books, which will hit the hammer. The hammer will then hit this, which is a lever, made lever, which will open up these clasps, let the baseball out, where I'll ground the ball, and I'll pass it to Jay Shine. 348. Woo! Yeah! 15, Rube Goldberg project.
Okay, so I'm going to pull the pulley, it'll pick up the inclined plane, and the marble will go down, hit the wheel and axle, hit the dominoes, hit the CD, push the car, and pop the balloon. The marble will go in this thing, go down and hit the battery that's in there, go down the inclined plane, cross this, hit the car, which has the wheel and axle, down this ramp thing, hit all the books, and the book with that thing on it will hit the lever, release the ball, that will hit like the cardboard piece on the knife with the wedge and pop the balloon. My name's Matt Haynes, this is my Rube Goldberg.
Cool. That was cool.
This is my Rube Goldberg. Blah. William. Work now.
Wheel and axle is going to come down this inclined slope, which is going to hit this second wheel and axle, which is going to hit this lever, launching this third wheel and axle over to these dominoes, hitting down here into this pulley, popping the balloon. So, take one. This is take 2 of my Rube Goldberg project. It failed. This is take 3 of my Rube Goldberg project. It failed again. This is take 4 of my Rube Goldberg project. No! This is take 7, I think, of my Rube Goldberg project. It failed. This is take 8 of my Rube Goldberg project. This is take 9 of my Rube Goldberg project. Let's do this. It failed. 10 of my Rube Goldberg project. It failed again. Take 12 of my Rube Goldberg project. Yes! Take 11 of my Rube Goldberg project. Oh.
Picture here.
A little higher. Alright, hey talk radio, I'm gonna turn it off.
Don't be silly, like it's my phone. You'd have no way to watch cat videos. So say no to greasy fast food and treat your body to the new rotisserie style chicken sandwich from Subway. With tender hand-pulled all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. With your choice of fresh veggies on freshly baked bread. The Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do.
Guess where Bill and I almost went for our anniversary? Maui. That would have been great. I almost just got back from a getaway. Cool.
Yes!
I'm Porter Thorpe, and this is my Rube Goldberg project. So what it's going to do is turn off my radio, which it did, and so it starts over here. When I shoot the basketball into the hoop, and then it hits this lever, and it hits this marble right here, and it goes down here, down these inclined planes, lots of them, and then it goes onto my pulley. Well, it hits the dominoes and goes into my pulley. My pulley pulls it up. Oops. Pulls it up, and then it hits this inclined plane and makes another marble go, and it goes into there, and then it hits a button in there which hits my catapult, and it shoots my catapult, which is my other lever, shoots it into here, and then the marble funnels down, goes into my screw right here, and then it goes down these inclined planes again. And then it hits this ball, which hits these dominoes, which hits this big stack of dominoes, which releases this and drops a hammer onto the scissors or my wedge, and it cuts the string, and it goes down this inclined plane. Or this little car goes down this inclined plane, and it hits another marble, and the marble goes in here, and it hits this button right here that fires my rocket launcher, which hits this plate, which is my other lever, and it hits this thing, and it hits this thing right here, and it slides all the way down here, and hits this thing off, and it turns off my radio. So, yeah.
About 2 hours for that bacteria to cross right into the danger zone. So Haynes says, toss anything that has touched the floor or has been left out for 2 hours. Your best tomorrow starts today. Intelligence for your life. B98.7, today's hits, yesterday's favorites. And coming this week, another free ticket Thursday.
Listen all day Thursday and win tickets all day every hour, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I am Jacob Clausen, and this is my Rube Goldberg project. I am going to put a marble down here. Just going to go down this inclined plane. Just then going to fall into this bucket. Just going to give tension to this pulley. Just going to release Thomas, which is my wheel and axle. He's going to go down an inclined plane, hit a lever with a wedge on it. It's going to pop a balloon.
Brought to you by masking tape. What made all this possible? How else would you pop a simple balloon?
Here is my inclined plane, here is a pulley, here is a wheel and axle, non-inclined plane, here is another inclined plane, here is a wedge with the wheel and axle that's going to pop the balloon, and the most important part is the bananas. Yay!
Shoot those with the rubber band, the dominoes. It's gonna make the golf ball fall into the pulley. Pulley's gonna lift up. It's gonna pick up the ruler a little bit. It's gonna make the book fall. Book's gonna hit the ramp. The wheel and axle's gonna roll down, pop the balloon down the inclined plane. Okay. Find a freaking lead. Let's just see if my hand is in the thing.